Well, even with all the buildings along the Las Vegas Strip and all the action here, this is one of the city's biggest attractions. Allegiant Stadium opened back in 2020. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Oh, good-looking return set up here. And a very solid return.
Out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
When we spent our time talking to the coaches prior to the game, they emphasized that they wanted a quick start to begin things. Most of the time you think about that on the offensive side of the ball, but in this case, it's the special teams that provide that quick start.
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. Still going inside the 20.
And finally wrestled down at the 11.
A big play there on the first play of the game. 43 yards.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. So no gain on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And from the 4, they get it to the 8 on a pickup of 4.
Now a 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing Nix.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. The Broncos send out their punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. This is fielded at the 27. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over.
On first down, it's Genty.
Able to slither by.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 62 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And this one's incomplete.
The Raiders at 3-5, 2 games under 500. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this one, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 18.
Check that. Here we go.
A run straight ahead with Genty.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Let's go.
Now back to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown. Brock Bowers
hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season.
And the Raiders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
They were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook. You know,
there he goes, left side. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
Marvin Mims,
65 yards.
And the Broncos are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And this play is not going to work. He stopped short of the goal line, and this will remain a 7-6 ball game. After the touchdown, wants to kick it off.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. So the completion good for 7 there. And 3rd and 8 now.
3rd and 8.
Come on. Hurt. Cowboy 80. Cat, 65. Say, hurt.
They'll set up a throw.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
Cole now on to punt, and he sends this one away.
This is taken at about the 14.
A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards.
And the Broncos take over, first down and 10.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. To throw is Nix.
Smith catches left side. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Nix to the air.
Looking middle, and that's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 40.
To throw, here's Nix.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up second down.
Second and 5 at the 49-yard line.
Now it's Nix. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. You look at this Raiders defense.
They were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
No matter what coverage was called, they were in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. I mean, they were running the routes with them. Turned out, they were right there on every single ball thrown and came away with 5 interceptions. So many things go into making a good play on defense. In this situation, just not being blown out of the way was a big start, and then a nice tackle to finish things off.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Oh, what's that? Ready. My name is... Chill. Bombers.
Here's Nix.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A great play there. 41 yards. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people...
And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack. And they fail on the try for 2.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Lutz now to kick this one away. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in their own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Flash those fast feet, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line as he can't get any closer to the end zone.
139 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Hey, ready? Ready?
Once again, it's Genty.
And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Ashton Genty with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are able to move back in front.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is is now 2. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Throwing to start the drive. Nix. He finds his man Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for Broncos. First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard
Operating
line.
from the gun, here's Nix.
Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Another big gain or 2 in succession as this one goes for 32.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. This is caught. And taken into the end zone for a Denver score. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Broncos have moved out in front. Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead is up to 5. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
To kick off for the Broncos.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, look and repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Ashton Jeanty with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Raiders have yet again retaken the lead.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 2.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one goes for 24 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
And the Broncos first down.
Working out of the gun is Nix.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Nix going to keep this himself.
Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
It's a gain of 18. That's another Broncos first down.
Looking to throw. Nix. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
Oh, it was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And down here, first and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down.
But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Now Lutz for the field goal try. From the right hash, and this one just a chip in. The kick by Lutz is good.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
And we are hitting the home stretch here toward halftime, and to this point, this has been an exciting offensive explosion for both sides.
I think everyone in the stadium is going to have to regroup a little bit, including the 2 of us. Yeah, I think we have to get a little oxygen, relax a little bit, and see what we can get going for the second half. The same as these teams, because right now everything's working really well. Can someone come up with something to slow them down?
Yeah, both defenses back on their heels.
Here we go, here we go.
A run out of the gun with Genty.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
Here comes 3rd down and 7.
Come 19, come 19, 19.
Looking to throw. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This will be fielded at the 17. An excellent return that time, 26 yards.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Nix from the shotgun.
Throw left side complete. That's Smith. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd down.
Complete. It's Johnson. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
A short gain that doesn't get them the 1st down, brings up a fourth down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it.
They'll go for it. Here's Nix. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big pickup of 12 yards on fourth down to keep this drive from stalling.
So this offense able to convert on fourth, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Daniel Carlson, the kickoff for the Raiders.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's second down.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Here's the 2nd and 7. He's going to wind up and air it out. Left sideline, a dime, and it looks like he's got it. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
And the Broncos first down. 1st and goal, Denver.
Back to the air with Nix.
And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Marvin Mims with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Broncos take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
The Lutz will look to add the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to 11.
That's the score. Broncos 32, Raiders 21.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
At their own 30-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. It was a small, manageable spread to overcome. A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Gets it quickly out wide to Fulton.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll drop to throw.
Short throw caught by Bowers.
The first down pass.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker,
Nick Bonito, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
19 tight, 19, ready.
They're going to look to throw.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. The CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward. I'll give them credit winning that first snap and forcing an incompletion. They're hoping that'll deflate the offense a little bit after they took the field charged up after taking over after a turnover.
And the catch made by Johnson. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing Nix. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
The kick by Lutz is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 236 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
1st and 10.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Thornton. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 31-yard line. 15 yards there on the catch and run. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
The 31-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Genty. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. He'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Romeo Doubs, 32 yards. And the Raiders have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. A huge play there for Denver. 42 yards.
Broncos first down. A gain of 42 yards on the play.
To throw is Nix.
Broncos.
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there? Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
Now 2nd and 9.
Second and 9.
He'll look to throw. That's complete. Genty out of the backfield. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the fourth. A give out of the gun to Genty. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw.
24-yard line.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them the completion.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9.
Cup 19, Cup 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They'll set up a throw. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Dante Thornton, 75 yards. And the Raiders are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
This one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try and grab that lead back. And that's just a solid, good physical run there as he motors for 9 yards.
It's a gain of 9.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
First down. A gain of a yard. First down, Denver.
He gets it left side to Johnson. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The end result, 21 yards.
That's another Broncos first down. A gain of 21 yards. And a Broncos first down.
The man in motion left here, Johnson. Now it's Nix. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Bombers, bombers, bombers.
Here's Nix.
And he comes back with one complete.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 22-yard line.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, Broncos.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
It's a pickup.
2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Raiders' 19-yard line.
To throw, here's Nix. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
And 7.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
Nix to the air. Johnson's got it complete. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Tez Johnson, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
Raiders 35. To kick off for the Broncos.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And a decent return out to the 27. Yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
And he's got room. He may go.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Lutz to try to add the PAT.
Lutz lining up for the point after.
And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score Broncos 49, Raiders 35.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Ready, set.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And we'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple.
At the 28-yard line.
They'll look to throw. That's to Bowers once again.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. 4th quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You got the first one for the 2nd one to even matter.
It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Bowers. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking what the defense is giving them, not what they need.
8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Las Vegas first down.
On the give, Genty. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And that'll be incomplete. The flag was down, so they took a shot, thinking it's on the defense. Let's see.
They come up now on 2nd and 2.
65, 65.
On the give, Genty. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
Back to throw here.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Now he's going to throw deep right side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Brock Bowers,
his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Raiders have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Brandon Jones picking it off.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And the Broncos are going to get the football. The tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the 4th. Hard to believe.
Really hard to believe, and now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it?
Yep. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great play there. 40 yards.
And the Broncos have opened up a 2-touchdown lead in this 4th quarter.
56. Raiders 41. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
19 Lions.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
All 3 timeouts still remain. Keep that in mind. They'd prefer to use them on the defensive end. But here's 1st and 10.
They'll set up to throw.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He'll find Genty out of the backfield.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
2nd and 3.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try to run for it with Genty. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. This is 1st and 10. They'll go again with Genty.
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. As this gets him back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. So with an even 30 seconds to go, everything will come down to this onside kick. And the Broncos are able to recover, and that should just about wrap this one up. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
That's good. Broncos. First down. Bombers. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Back to throw. Nix. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Raiders come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. But Charles, a heartbreaking way to lose this game. They got into position for that final play, had a decent look toward the end zone, but ultimately picked off, and that's your ball game.
Yeah, they gave themselves a great opportunity, didn't they? They'll replay that snap over and over, but sometimes you just have to give credit to the other side. Defense stood up in the final moment.